She's having a wee. Yeah. Here. Look at her face. Hello and welcome back to another vlog. It's currently Tuesday the 19th of November and the last vlog I ended on Friday, I believe, and I had a market on Sunday. So the reason I've not vlogged anything is just, to be quite honest, I felt really deflated. Our market on Sunday just didn't go how I wanted it to go. It was at Burnout Market, so this is our second time doing this, and if anyone watched my vlog where we did this market last time, the setup was quite hectic. The organisers just didn't really know what they were doing, they didn't know where to direct people. It was honestly just terrible, and it was kind of the same today again. And other than that, so I can push that to one side because I know how stressful it could be to organise a market and arrange it, especially in Leeds city centre when there's people walking around, cars have to get on and off site, etc, etc. I can put that to one side, but the day just didn't go to plan. It was so busy in Leeds and it started off beautiful weather, really nice blue skies, still really nice, just very cold, but it was a nice crisp kind of autumn winter day. But as the day went on, no one was shopping. It was busy, it was so busy in the city centre, but no one was shopping at the small businesses. And then about halfway through the day, it just chucked it down, absolutely chucked it down. So when we put our gazebo in, the 3 gazebos surrounding us, so we weren't covered obviously at the front, but all the other 3 sides we were covered, they all had sides on, and because the day looked so beautiful and it wasn't forecast to rain at all, we didn't put any sides on. We left it there because we thought they're protecting us from the wind, there's nothing else. But as soon as it started raining, it poured off their gazebos and obviously down their sides, and then the wind picked up, it was flapping their sides onto everything, so everything was being splashed. And as you can imagine, a lot of my paper goods that stay in the gazebo, I don't put cellophane on to reduce waste. I obviously cellophane my gift wrap and I cellophane my gift cards because they stand on the outside of my market display, so if it rains it's fine, other than the little sticker that tells you what the gift wrap is. Even though I laminated it, they are all ruined, so I'm gonna have to peel all those off and put new stickers on. But other than that, those items were fine, and I thought all my goods inside my gazebo would have been fine, but the wind picked up, the rain picked up, it splashed everything. There was no point putting the sides on at that point because it was, you know, it was already causing damage, so I kind of just said that anything on the stall would have to be display stuff, or things that I use now. But it was just terrible. No one was shopping, it was terrible weather, it was freezing cold. It got dark obviously early, as it does at this time of year, and this stall goes on till about 5 o'clock. Pack up takes ages. You're in the city centre, so there's people, you know, who are drunk or causing a bit of havoc when, you know, kids running around and stuff like that. It was just a really unpleasant atmosphere, an unpleasant market, and a bad market, and I haven't had a bad market for a very long time. And considering we're going into the Christmas period where all our Christmas stuff should be doing well, it just was really terrible. And just to be truthful, it didn't go well, and it really has knocked me for a few days. I've not felt like doing anything. I'm going to spin you around because all my stall stuff is piled up here because I had to get it out the car and I had to let it all dry because everything was so sopping wet. My tablecloths need a wash and to dry out because they were just soaked. Like I say, all my gift wrap stickers need re-stickering. Just everything was very saturated and wet, so I've had to leave it all out. My studio's really messy. There's things you probably can't see very well, but there's things all on the sides here. All my surfaces are covered with things to dry, and it's made me feel a bit claustrophobic in here whilst I've been trying to work. It's just not going as well as I wanted it to, and it's really put me in a bit of a funk these last 2 days. So I've taken some time, not done anything, not vlogged, and I've played a bit on my PlayStation just to relax and kind of just decompress. I found some time before work today and a little bit after work today to film my scroller box. I'll show you it because you will have seen that it's going up now. I've just edited it, where I painted this mythical monster as part of the scroller challenge, and that seems to have pulled me out a little bit. I think tonight I'm going to put all my stock away, make sure everything's dried off, make sure everything looks okay. I'm going to put all that away, and I think again I'm just going to relax in front of the TV or something tonight and restart tomorrow. I've got quite a lot of things on at work as well, and I feel quite under pressure with that, which is also making me feel less creative, which is a shame. I mentioned in my last vlog that I finished 2 of my pet portraits, although one of them I was a bit torn whether to add a neck. I actually mocked that up on my computer, and I am going to add the neck, so I need to do that before I can finish my last commission. So that's where we're at. That's your full update. I'm feeling a little bit better now, so I'm happy to start vlogging. I'm not going to be in a bad mood, and yeah, I'm happy to now get on with business stuff. But like I say, I'm going to put all this away, probably not film anything else tonight for the vlog. This is all going away, and I'm going to relax again tonight, and we'll restart in the morning before work. Probably re-stickering things and just sorting out all my stock. I'm not working towards any sort of launch at the moment, so it's quite nice. But that's it. I've been waffling for 6 minutes, so you're probably sick of hearing my voice. I will be... Oh, you saw that it snowed. My last clip was Mabel in the snow. It snowed all day yesterday, and we woke up to it very, very thick, but it's been melting all day today, so it's another 1 day snow, and we probably won't see snow for a good couple of months now. But it was quite enjoyable. I went out for a really lovely walk, which really cleared the brain as well. So I highly suggest, if you're feeling in a bit of a funk, go for a nice walk, get some fresh air, and grab yourself a coffee or something and just relax. But anyway, like I say, I've been talking for far too long. I'm gonna let you get off, and I'll see you soon for some more just business things. Hello and welcome back. It is currently Wednesday the 27th of November. It's been probably about a week or 2 since I filmed that last clip. Now, the reason being was I just felt incredibly burnt out. I know I said it in that last clip where I was saying after my market I just felt like it didn't go very well, but it just kind of spiraled from there. Work has really picked up at the moment, and I have been struggling to just be motivated to do anything. I've really struggled to get back into it. I took a week off, and I thought I'm going to give myself a little grace, give myself a bit of time. I relaxed in the evenings after work, and I really tried to bring myself back, but I've really struggled to get back into it then. But anyway, we are back. I'm still very busy at work, but I feel like I'm a little bit more on top of things. I have been slowly just doing some bits, but I didn't really feel like filming, so I didn't. But it's just stall prep. I've got a market this Sunday, and I'm doing it by myself this time, and we were just stall prepping things. So re-stickering my gift wrap, packaging my gift tag packages, only because they got rained on so heavily that the ink on the paper just completely ruined. So I've just been doing little bits like that. I've been making a couple of fairy tree toppers because I've had a couple of requests for those. But that's it. We're in the middle of the Joy of Indie winter market, and I literally had my first sale today. The Joy of Indie discount code was not used, so I don't know whether that came from Joy of Indie or not. So I've no idea about that one. But it's not going too well. So that's another thing that's kind of been putting me off. I've been really struggling to promote things. I just haven't felt like doing any of it. So there. But anyway, let's stop on the negative. Let's go into positive. We're going to be positive for the rest of this vlog. I've not got very much time because it is Wednesday the 27th. I usually upload Tuesdays and Fridays. Last week I only put one video up as well. So I am going to probably film today and tomorrow and get this up Friday. So it's a bit late, but I don't have the capacity to film anything else, so that's it. But we're going to start off with I got a haircut. That long scraggly hair that I had has finally gone. I got a haircut. I got a balayage done, so we've got this lovely colour going through it. It looks really, really nice. I'm very, very pleased with it. And then I did do some ordering of some bits during the eHearts market, which have now arrived, so I will show you those shortly. And I also invested in a new mic, which you can see me holding now. So if you've got a keen eye, you will have seen that occasionally I use this Rode mic, which is a brilliant mic. It's a wireless go-to, it's fantastic. The problem being is that I film on my iPhone, because these days iPhones can film in 4K and 1080p and are very, very good quality. So I didn't feel the need to film on a camera anymore. So the Rode does connect to your phone, but you've got to do it through an app, you've got to set different things up, and it just wasn't working for me. I just couldn't get the crispness of the sound. I just didn't feel like it was crisp. I didn't feel like it really was anything, to be honest. And it's a very expensive mic, so I am deciding to sell this on as like new, because it is barely used, and I have purchased the Neewer mic set. So it comes in this amazing little carry case. You actually get 2 mics and a transceiver, so if Natalie and I are filming something together, or I'm filming something with someone else, both of us can be hooked up by using the mics, which is great. But it just seems to be working. I did some tests before I started filming this clip, and it seemed to be working really nice. It's really crisp. If I talk quite far away from the mic, you probably can't hear me quite as well. So it's clearly working, it's clearly doing its job, and all I had to do was plug it in. I didn't have to set anything up, so that's amazing. I'm really pleased with it, and it was a lot less expensive than the Rode mic. So I think I'm just going to sell the Rode mic on, which is fine. I don't mind doing that. I don't mind investing in something, seeing if it works, and then investing in something else and selling the previous one on. But anyway, I'm going to hook you up to me, so I do apologise for any noises. Let's pop you on here. I've been in the office, so I'm dressed a bit more smart today, which is unusual for me. But I have a few things. These are from eHearts orders, and also some Kickstarters that arrived. So I thought I would show them. So firstly, where are we? Firstly, this is Casey Ripley, or KCR Stationery. I backed their Kickstarter for these gorgeous stamps. So this is their artwork that they've produced into stamps. At the time I couldn't afford any more than these, but they produced a load more stamps, and you can find them on their website. But we have a lovely mushroom here, really, really nice. We have some daffodils, and we also have a little vine leaf as well, like an ivy type leaf. Really, really beautiful, and they're just incredible, and I'm excited to use those. I'm really excited to use those. I'm going to start using those for journaling. As part of the Kickstarter as well, they did a range of seasonal washi tapes, and I think I picked the autumnal one, which is a range of their autumnal designs. So really, really beautiful things there. And then during eHearts, they released those stamps to the general public, and also a load of wooden pins and other things as well. And I could not resist this gorgeous Conquer wooden pin. Absolutely beautiful. So KCR Stationery, or Casey Ripley, I will put the text at the bottom here, and I'll also link them in the description below if you want to check them out. But I'm really excited about this. So if you want to find any of those, do check them out. I also ordered from my good friend Jenny at Ouija Art Studios. They are incredible at sewing. She does love to create scrunchies and book sleeves, all that sort of things, but also paints and does a little ghost character called Nigel, and she's produced a little Christmas ghost Nigel here, and there's a range of Nigels, but during the eHearts she released a little exclusive lilac stocking, and since that lilac-y colour is kind of part of my branding as well, I could not say no. So we have this little stocking to hang up in here somewhere when we decorate for Christmas. So that's Ouija Art Studios. Again, I will leave them in the description below. Next on the list is Lacuna Moon. So Nuala at Lacuna Moon. They did a Kickstarter for a beautiful journal. Look how incredible this is. I cannot wait to use this. I have 2 blank journals now, which I think will do me for the next year or 2. And I'm excited to get back into journaling, but just in my own time. I don't want to be filming any of it, which is, you know, I think the thing that stopped me from journaling before. But I'm really excited about this. I'm really, really excited about that. I did order some other bits, but they are presents and things, so I cannot show them. But I did support a fair few other people during the eHearts market. But again, like I say, I was trying to buy for Christmas because it's really nice to support small. So I just thought I would show and tell those. Like I said, I bought this during the Black Friday Prime sale on Amazon, so I got that at a really good deal. I also purchased a little cat bed that mounts on the wall, because currently Freddie, my cat, has a little bed that's on my countertop, and I'd really like to reclaim that countertop space, so I've got him a little mounted bed that can be mounted onto the wall, which is nice. But yeah, I think that's... Oh, and I got 2 new like spotlights for my market stalls, because at this time of year it goes dark as we're packing away, and at the end of the markets it'd be really nice to have some spotlights to kind of show everything a bit better. But that's it, you're up to date. That's what's happening. I'm going to film finishing off these fairies a little bit because I've got to finish those. And I think there's not tons to do at the moment. I'm just pottering about. I've probably got to finish my resin coasters, scrape all those back and put their bases on. I am going live with Joy of Indie tonight. So I've got to quickly do that tonight. But then I think it's generally just restocking and getting other bits ready. So I need to do some promoting as well. Anyway, I've been talking for 9 minutes. And the last clip was really, really long as well. So hopefully we can get some more clips in between now and the next talking segment. But I'll see you soon anyway.
Glass bits and pieces from planets that I've never been. I'm fixated on every new shape you're making.
Right, I feel like I've got my mojo back. I got a delivery today. This is a mug that I purchased from Kezia at Creations by Kezia over on Etsy. She does some beautiful mugs. This was the autumnal one and I loved it, fell in love with it, bought it over eHearts because I really wanted it. I love how big and warming it feels. So last night and this morning I finished those fairies off, so I will show you. Did I show you this one? I don't know if I showed you this one. I made this Elsa fairy a very, very long time ago. Obviously not with the intentions to sell. And recently someone asked if I could add wings and a Merry Christmas to it, and they'll come back at the stall this weekend. So I'm hoping they do because I've added the wings and the Merry Christmas to it. And then I thought I would do some more, so like I mentioned, I've completed those now. So we have this little lady with curly hair, that's naturally curly from the Teeswater sheep in the Yorkshire Dales. I'm assuming it resides elsewhere as well, but that's where we got it from. And she has this nice red and green dress, a sparkly little gold waistband, and some Christmas lights and a Merry Christmas. So they're all coned like this. They're painted the same colour of the felt inside, so they will slot over your tree. And then we have this little lady here, red and white. She has little gems on her dress. She has a little headband on, and she's holding a little lavender bouquet with some bells on. There you go. So they're done. I've strung up a few more Christmas pudding decorations, so they're all ready. They've tagged as well, as you saw. So I feel a bit more on top. I think we're on top for the weekend. There's nothing else I need to do for the stall, which is really good. I'm wearing my nice work clothes, so I just filmed a couple of reels. One of them will be out after Christmas because it's including some of my commissions. Another one I filmed, I'm not sure if I'll put it up or not. I'll rewatch it and ask Natalie her opinion. But I'm kind of trying to get a few things, a bit of footage, things like that, really. But I'm going to fixative, I'm on my lunch break currently, I'm going to fixative my 2 inkings that I did previously, and then I'm going to sketch out the A4 inking, which is my last commission for the year. I usually accept a few more, but one, actually, interest hasn't been as high. Well, it has. I've had a lot of queries about them, but no one's actually purchased them when I've said get them in soon. So I've unofficially closed my commissions. I mean, if someone goes on and just buys one, I'll obviously have to do it, but usually people contact me first, which is fine. But I've unofficially closed them because I didn't want to have that rush running up to Christmas, and with the kind of burnout feelings I was getting, I just thought this was the better way of going about it, as to not stress myself out and give myself a bit of a break over Christmas. I did my live last night with Joy of Indie. It went really, really well. No sales or anything like that came out of it. So again, I've only had that one sale, and I'm not convinced it's through Joy of Indie. I think it's something someone's discovered me on, unless they just didn't want to use the Joy of Indie code, I don't know. So that was for a mushroom print, which is good. And I think that's it for updates. I'm not going to keep talking because I have 2 very long clips of me talking and telling you about my burnout, so I'm not going to tell you about that. But like I say, I think I'm ready for the market. We obviously just have to pack the boxes on Saturday night. It's currently Thursday. And the other things to do are just do this commission and get that bottomed out and done. And just a few more promotions. I need to film some more reels and things, so I'm going to do some trawling through Instagram this evening and find some trends and some kind of key videos that people are doing at the moment and see if I can do my own versions of them. But really good, and I'm enjoying this mic. I'm really enjoying it. It's way easier to set up. I don't have to faff around with it like the Rode mic, so I'm really pleased with it. I will try, if I remember, hopefully I will if I'm editing this. Editing Lucy, remember to put it'll be an affiliate link for this mic in my description below. But yeah, that's it. So I'm going to film some more reels and things. I'm going to fixative these inkings, get back to work, and then we'll sketch out that inking a bit later.
When I'm nervous Bye.